Here we are in Sandgate in Queensland, and that's a plumeria tree, also called frangipani, and an unusual plant underneath it. I'm not sure what that's called, but it's really pretty. These are neat old Victorian homes. This is a golden rain tree. It's really beautiful. Uncle Billy used to have one in Peppo's yard. This is another neat little house. I like their doors, their little gates. This cute little house is on the market, right across from the water. This is the view you have from the house. Sitting up high and dry. The tide is out. A lot of beach right now. Plenty of wind. Oh, it's not too bad. Here he goes, slowly moving along. The wind's, it's windy, but slow going for him. Look at the people out there. Have to zoom in so you can see them. Ooh. Sorry, wind's blowing me around. Lots of people on the beach, walking and having a good time. Trying to capture this bird that keeps sticking his head out of the water. He's got a really long neck. It's hard to tell on the screen if I'm getting him or not. There he is. Can you see him? And he goes back under again. Trying to hold it steady against the railing, so maybe the wind won't blow it. There he is again. Can you see him? Pretty cool. I'm trying to head underneath the dock now. The pier, I mean, sorry. This is one of the parks that is here in Sandgate. It's really nice. They have some brand new buildings for the children to play on. Big beautiful trees. And looking out on the ocean. A really nice play area for the kids. All these play structures are for the children. Lots of walkways. It's very windy, but I'm going to try to show you part of the harbor in Brisbane, which is some miles from here, but hopefully I can zoom in. At least you can see some of the cranes that will unload the ships. And there's a big ship taking off as well. catch up with him. There he is. Sorry, it's very windy. Heading out to sea. We're still in this really nice park over here in Sandgate. It's a nice little town, friendly people. Reminds me of South Padre a little bit, the type of beach and the color of the water here. The tide goes really far out when it goes out though. Here we are, approaching some big bridges.
Heading towards the Gold Coast.
Heading towards the Gold Coast.
You can almost see bridges.
Oh, Tasha, it looks pretty steep.
You can see all those weird metal structures. We came over this on the way in.
Here we go up. I'm not sure what the grade is, but it's high enough. Can't see any water on any sides, but wow, those signs look like they're blinking in the camera, but they were steady for me. It said 80. Yeah, we've been going 90, 100, 110 here, and sometimes Daddy gets a little reckless and goes 120.
That's not being reckless, it's being anxious.
But I didn't say it was miles per hour.
That's right.
This is the Gold Coast, south of Brisbane. It's about 90 kilometers south. And another little park here. Lots of boating. Across the way, we're doing some jet skiing. Really loud. And there's a big theme park over there. I think, I can't remember if it was Water World or something like that. One of these theme parks that is real popular here. There's a lot of them. I've seen Warner Brothers Place and other things we passed as well. That's why. It's across the bay from us. I'm guessing 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile. Tasha, this is the Opera House in Brisbane. Guess
Yeah.
where we are? We're in the wheel.
Unfortunate.
Just got in and we're going to look at the different things around the city. They have a beautiful walkway over here with a bougainvillea trained on it. And Daddy says there's a really neat garden and water
Park. It's got a park for kids and
water park for kids and stuff back in this direction. So we're anxious to see things once they load everybody up and we can head up. So I'll see you back in a minute. Here we are as we get higher. Let's see more things around us. We drove straight into the city, so we haven't seen any of this. We just came in on the expressway. You know, Dad's getting all the pictures.
You never have enough pictures.
That's right.
You get to see the city line from here, Skylar.
It's a really tall building over there. You can see it. And it says they're selling different, I guess, units or offices or floors or whatever. It's really tall because we're up pretty high now. Matter of fact, I think we're all the way up. Huh. Yeah, we're all the way up.
Yep,
So
there's a curvature.
pretty cool. Pretty high. There's a dock down below. The boats and over there. All kind of interconnecting roads over the waterways down on this part of town. We came in from this direction over here. There's Dad. Hey, look, there's mountains over there. Wow. See all kinds of stuff. This is really neat. See all kinds of parts of the city up here. 360 degrees. Pretty nice. They're staying still so everybody can get pictures, I guess. That's cool. Now we're starting to move a little bit.
We're still going higher.
No, we're coming down.
Now we are.
Yeah, but this is pretty cool. We're gonna have fireworks here tonight, 8:30, and again
Midnight.
at midnight.
The witching hour.
Now there's an art gallery over there. Nice. We have a lot of parks here, a lot of nice parks too. Nice areas for families. Just all over this country. Well, that's all I'm going to show you for now. I want to look with my eyes now. That reminds me of a building in New York City, top part. Ghostbusters!
Checking how you clear fines in different stores.
Here we are, covering the newscasters who are covering the news. We're going to have the fireworks tonight, so she's just waiting for a few minutes and we're watching. Don't know who she is, but she's pretty. Okay, here's the wheel. I can't quite get it all in. Beautiful walkways all along here. And some restaurants that smell really yummy. Over here, right along the river. You see the river through there. Beautiful bougainvillea growing up here. I think Z already got a picture of that. All along here. It's really pretty. More play areas, swimming. Have a playground behind me. Other kids picnicking. Lots of fun. Sand further over. sausage tree. It's not edible. They're kind of like gourds. Let me take a picture of the tree now, going up to show you that. Not the plumeria in front of it, but the tree above. These strange looking fruits hanging down. Pretty cool. First I thought it was mangoes, but the shape and color is all wrong. And I asked a couple of ladies and they explained what it is and then showed me the sign too, so very neat. Here's another neat area. Right here in the middle of the city. Behind me, more people swimming in a different area. Streets Beach, it says. Quite fun for everyone. Yes, it's art. This is Bird of Paradise. There's so many blooms on this one, I just had to take a picture. We're in the Botanic Gardens now, across the river from the park where we were eating. We had our late lunch over there. It's a papaya tree. We don't know what kind of fruit this is or tree. Very interesting. It turns a dark purple if you can see that one up there. They're almost a pear shape, but not really. Very unusual. I'm not sure what they are. Cool. Can you see that sausage in this sausage tree? Wow, it's huge. It's over a foot long, probably 9 inches in circumference, probably no, 10 at least. It's really big. Now look at these really cool blooms. Very neat. Awesome. And here,
Behind you, bird just came up on the branch.
okay, are some more sausage fruit. And then all these wonderful blooms hanging down. It's like so cool, like a fairyland. You hear the birds in the background. These are beautiful lilies, but I don't know what type they are. They're pink, really pretty shade of pink. Look at these beautiful flowers. At first I thought it was a type of clematis, and it might be, but I'm not sure. Really cool. Very viney. Have it up on a long trellis.
Mouths.
This is on the outer edge of the Botanic Gardens. There is a college here. They help students have cheap travel to go different places in the world, which is cool. Helping them out. Another waterway, more high-rise apartments. That's like a ferry that goes around and picks up people to do like a harbor tour. Another Royal Poinciana tree down there. What a lovely spot to sit and enjoy this breeze. Come on over, Tasha. Lots of beautiful bromeliads here. different kinds of palms. I've seen some from the Canary Islands, date palms as well. It is tropical here. And there's Mr. Helicopter up there, of course.
Probably a news helicopter for the fireworks.
Could be.
Or police.
This is called a Kauri pine, Kauri. Very unusual leaves for a pine. There's a really beautiful large tree behind it you see there. And I'm not sure what that is, but it has a huge canopy on it. And it looks like all kinds of plants growing on it, on the limbs. This tree that I took the picture of, part of it, look at this unusual bark on this tree. It's really awesome. And it has these plants growing off of it, or I don't know if that's part of the tree or if they're a parasite. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell. It's getting kind of almost dusk now. But this is a Ficus sycamoris. It's the biblical sycamore. Really cool, huh? Awesome. It has 4 trunks to this tree. And then one of them is split and goes up 2 ways. So it really, I guess technically has 5 trunks. It's really huge. And that helicopter won't go away, so he's ready for the festivities, I guess. Look at this huge tree. I don't know what it is either. I'm really far away from it. And I'm probably easily 200 feet away. You can see it's really tall. Probably, I'm guessing, maybe 10, at least 10 stories, maybe 12. It's huge. You can see the giant Norfolk Island pines next to it. It's beautiful foliage on it. Look at this bird on the flower. On the flower stalk. That's pretty cool. That huge tree that I looked at from about 200 feet away at least is a Ficus benjamina. I can't believe it. It is so huge here. Uncle Billy used to have one in his yard. And it's also called the weeping fig. Just gorgeous. It is huge, as you can see. It's hard to determine scale here. But here's a little signpost. Little street signpost, if that gives you any idea of scale. Beautiful. Has this giant ivy growing up it, the kind that my grandmother used to have, which Uncle Billy brought home, I'm sure, from somewhere. Miss you, Uncle Billy. This is an African yellow flamboyant tree. Looks similar to the golden rain tree, but has a leaf similar also to the mesquite. And the other tree, the golden rain tree, gets really tall, and this one's just really wide, low and wide. Still very pretty. They're already lining up. That's where we were eating earlier. The boats out in the middle have the fireworks on them. This is the HMAS Diamantina. It's really long. I think it's even longer than the USS Sphinx by a little bit. And they have a boat over here with a lighthouse on it. Pretty cool, huh? This is dry dock, by the way, if you haven't guessed. Working on this one as well. And then back to the water. All the boats are lining up for the fireworks tonight. Getting ready. Here's the green glass building, very unusual, such a dark green. We have a beautiful old tower over here, high overlooking the water and the city. Asha, we are under the river that we were just eating along and went to the gardens along. And it had us do a complete circle under the river, and now we're going in this long tunnel, and we're like, what kind of tunnel is this? We have never been on one like that under the water. Pretty wild, huh? We're still going down. Don't know how long it will last, but it's been crazy. We love you, sweetie girl. We'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing, or the 2nd, I guess.
It's
Sorry.
Tuesday, yes.
Tuesday. Bye.